bye week?
Feeling pretty good. I think we got some much needed work in. Kind of corrected some mistakes that we made coming off the week prior, and so feeling really good about the work that we got in. Being able to have 2 weeks of work back to back was really good for us. I think we're in a really good spot right now.
You're excited about going to LA? I'm sorry. Excited about going to LA?
Oh yeah, super excited. I mean, I like LA. I haven't been there. I had to get my surgery out there actually, so I've been there a lot recently. But LA's always, I think it's always really cool being in LA. Being in the land of the stars or whatever they call it. So I think it's really cool to play at the Coliseum too.
Rick, I know you were disappointed after that last game. How did the team overall kind of process things going into bye week and kind of flip the switch?
I think the team attacked the bye week really well. We knew we weren't excited or weren't satisfied with the performance we had. So I think the team came in with that mindset, ready to work and ready to just get that feeling out of our system. So I think we put our head down, worked really hard, and prepared as well as we could for USC and coming into this week.
Was it easy to flush that?
It's never easy. It's never easy to flush an L, especially losing that bad. So, kind of the more you do football, the more you prepare, the more you get your mind on another team and a new matchup. It kind of gets a little bit easier because we know we can't just sit here and dwell on it when we have a bunch of games left and we're just starting Big Ten play now.
We get another quarterback matchup. Miller Moss, he likes to throw explosives. As a corner, does that kind of make you hungry? You're going to get opportunities in this one.
Yeah. Super excited for the opportunity. They have a great group of receivers too. A great quarterback as well. Lincoln Riley, pretty good head coach. So super excited for the opportunity. We're going to get our chances. They're going to take their shots. So I know the DBs and the secondary are going to come ready to play.
What catches your attention when you look at USC?
Just like they're not really a simple offense. Just rely on their athletes. They have really good receivers, taller receivers on the outside, maybe 6'4", 6'5", I think 6'1", and then faster slots, especially with the number 1 kid, Zachariah Branch, I think his name. So they have a lot of explosiveness across the offense, and then good space and pretty decent concepts.
As a DB, when you're trying to cover, a guy like that, Zachariah Branch in the slot, how did you guys kind of go about defending a player of that caliber?
Just don't let him get going. We know he relies on the explosiveness, using his speed and his quickness. So you gotta help that to not be an advantage. Get your hands, disrupt his time, and don't just let him have his way.
With those outside receivers, just what do you see from those guys? I know that they made an impact against Michigan in the loss.
They're pretty good. Really physical receivers, especially at the point of attack. Bigger guys on the outside will go up for the 50-50 balls and try to win those. They compete when they get the ball, and obviously going to take their shots and take their chances. So just got to be fundamentally sound and then really attack the ball when it comes our way.
So you feel like you have to do differently this week? I know you said you focused on a few things over the past 2 weeks. Can you share anything you focused on?
Like me personally?
Yeah, and the DBs.
Just DB. I think we have to do a better job of having the ball in our mind, being advantageous when those shots come to us, taking advantage of the ball being in the air, putting ourselves in better position than we have been in the past couple of weeks. Especially myself, I know with limited action I had through the first 3 games, and then when I had my opportunity, it wasn't good. So just kind of getting back to being advantageous and kind of having the ball in my mind and putting myself in a better position.
So with just what we've seen from Miller Moss so far this year, seems like he likes to get the ball out early, but obviously Michigan had some success in that pressure. But how much is it on the secondary to try to stop those, stop the receiving threats where maybe it can give the line an extra second to get and apply pressure to the quarterback?
At the end of the day, we know with a team like USC that relies on explosive in the passing game, it's going to come down to us. We have to hold up the coverage and make sure our D-line has that extra second, especially when we're bringing pressure and giving them different looks. I thought Michigan did a really, really good job of, I think he was never really comfortable the whole game. They had him flustered, giving him different looks and stuff like that, and hitting him a lot. So I think it starts with us, and creating coverage sets and not letting him get the ball, like you said, out as quick as he wants to, and taking away that first read and stuff like that. So I think we're really prepared for that. I think we're going to do a good job of mixing it up and getting after it.
You guys get another top 15 opponent, with USC, this one on the road. Do you view this as maybe another prove-it game or another game where you guys kind of get an opportunity to maybe make some noise?
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like the position we're in, predicament we're in, every game is a prove-it game. We're not in no position to take anybody lightly or view any game as not being big. So we know the history that USC is. We know the team that they are. We know the success that they've had as of recent years. So super excited for the opportunity. I think this is another chance for us to raise the level of our team.
So with someone like Braden, how have you seen him kind of take the reins of the quarterback role during these practices, leading up to his first start of the year?
I think Brady's done a really good job, even dating back to last year. Getting thrown in the fire when Tanner went down. I think he's did a good job of keeping us afloat. Because that's a hard job. It's never easy to just step in as a quarterback, especially when you don't really have as much experience. So I think this year we saw that competition throughout camp with him and Tyler. As you guys can see, I thought Brady did a really good job this spring in this camp. So we have the utmost confidence in him, knowing that he'll lead us and lead us the right way. So it's super excited for him to get his opportunity to show the world and show the college nation what he can do for the rest of the year.
Xavier Lucas, he's a guy who, was limited a little bit in that Alabama game. What do you kind of expect from him maybe this week? And have you maybe been able to talk to him, as he recovers from an injury?
Yeah, I just expect him to be his same as Xavier. Just with the hand was a little bit limited, but I know he's going to be able to play some crucial snaps for us this week with him being a little bit healthier. So super excited for him and his opportunity. Super excited for him to get back out there, and I think he's going to make some plays. So it's going to be really cool to see.
I know that, obviously Brady's getting the starting reps, but just have you gone up against someone like maybe Matoya, who now is slotted into the backup role, where he is once if there's an injury, he's one step away from playing. What have you seen from Mabry as an experienced defensive back? If you've gone against him during practices?
Yeah, I've gotten to go against Mabry a couple times with some 2v1 action. I think he's done a good job. Super poised, especially for his age. I think he plays with a lot of confidence and swagger. So I'm super excited for him if he gets his opportunity. But I think he's going to be good. He's prepared. He's prepared for this moment. I think Coach Longo's done a great job with him and his development so far since he's been here. So I think if there's an emergency where he has to go in or any situation he has to go in, we have full confidence in him too.